You saved me, Kenneth. It's okay. We got it together, huh? So, was your Christmas? How was your Christmas, Kenneth? Can you hear me now? Pretty sure you can hear me now. All right. We got it now. Just going to tell my husband real quick I'm live. Okay. Hi, Okie Grower. How was your Christmas, Okie Grower? Now, technically, Kenneth, also you asked, I haven't really had my Christmas yet. Me and Girl had a small Christmas between ourselves, but we're waiting till hubby comes home, right? To have our Christmas. Hey, yeah. Can you step out, please? I told you I was going live. Unless you want to participate, get on out of here. Thank you. Okay. I'm not really good at small talk. Really, because I'm talking to myself. How was your Christmas, Okie Grower? What did you guys eat for Christmas dinner? Tell me that. We had a roast, and we had red mashed potatoes. We had a salad. No, we didn't. We had collards. You skipped Christmas. I technically skipped Christmas too. Yeah, I sure did. What did I do today? Let's see. I didn't really do a whole lot. I made lunch. I went out and checked my cabbages out front. No sign of any cabbage moths anymore. And they're growing slowly. Little tiny heads. It's taking forever. Made a video about the fact that my Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and I think there might be a couple of cauliflower in there. But that whole bed back there is in full shade, except for one little strip where it's finally coming over that house next door from the south, So, so yeah. Because I was wondering why my broccolis weren't, and it's almost, and they were in sun until they weren't in sun, mind you. About the time the heads started making, it's about the time the sun went behind the house over here on the south over here. And I'm not a very experienced brassica grower. Mind you, they look good. Just a little bitty, I'm just getting little florets for my harvest at a time, right? Hi, Hedge Witch. Listen. She doesn't want to be on camera. And she's going to support by running her mouth in the chat. And let me tell you, I don't really accept that. I have to block her from my channel. Only that would be, I guess, unethical. El Familia. I'm trying to distract you guys with slow talk. Little chatter. So I'm down here loving my corgi until maybe a couple people roll in. I'm trying to make myself get better at this. I don't see. I need to write down topics to talk about, I guess, instead of just researching my topic. Oh, after this next full moon, which is, I think, January 5th or 6th, I'm going to be starting my peppers. And then after the next full moon, after that, I'll start my tomatoes. Well, maybe I should just go ahead and start my tomatoes at the same time as my peppers, since it's going to be later in the January month. Consistency. Time her out. What, time her out? Just sit you in time out. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I looked out there. I had planted some creeping thyme. You know, it is a little bit different than regular thyme. Itty bitty bitty thyme. But it kind of grows in little mounds. And it's in my little goldfish pond, which I'm about to take that goldfish pond out because I don't like it, and it's a trouble thing. So there was a sedum. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's spelled sedum. Now there's different kinds, right? This is a sedum that looks reminiscent to like a rosemary. That's one little thing is all I had, and it's spread in between those creeping thyme. So yeah, I'm thinking about trying to rescue that and bring it on in the house and do something with it. Just a little piece of it, because I want more of it. And I used to have more of it. I want to turn the goldfish pond into a flower fairy garden, you know, with like creeping, I want herbs, and the creeping thyme will run through it, and the little sedum will be good. I have some butterfly weed in there already, and then got a black hollyhock in the back. This will be its second year, so it should get nice and big this year. Fingers crossed. And it's got black flowers with dark purple. Don't ask me what it's called. But you can get it at Tractor Supply or Lowe's. I'm sorry, Kenneth. Chris. I lost my mom too. I think it's been 4 years now. And I do miss her. We were not speaking when she passed. So let's not talk about that. But I'm sorry for you, Chris. But also, Chris, she's with you. I can feel it. Who started New Year resolutions? I'm not centered up. Well, you know, I've got my panda here, and I thought girl might join me, but she doesn't want to, and that's okay. I'm riding solo. Let me get comfortable. I'm going to tell you about these resolutions. Who started the resolutions? Well, I'm glad you asked. Babylonians began the idea of resolutions over 4,000 years ago, and so that would be around 2000 BC. They made promises to their gods during the New Year festival called Akita to ensure good fortunes. The festival is held around March or April, and I really agree with that. That's the New Year for me, right? Because I'm already planting some stuff by then. April is really, you know, that's when I get my tomatoes, my peppers out. So, yeah. And it's centered on the god Marduk's triumph over chaos and renewing creation. Also the king's authority. It featured parades, rituals, and recitations of the creation epic called Enuma Elish. It also features purification, humiliation, like slash, both at the same time. So purification, humiliation of the king to ensure divine favor from the gods. Hi, Miss T. So those Babylonians, they were building the Tower of Babel, but they were also, inventing those resolutions. Now, I think Girl said the Sumerians actually started it first. But I'm not really good at reading her writing, and she's not in here. So I'm just going to skip the Sumerian part, but be curious if you'd like. Sumerians are that's supposedly older, right, than the Babylonian stuff. Like, I don't get it. That's not my part. I didn't research that. But yeah, they actually did it first. Now the Romans come along and they adapted New Year's for their purpose. You know, Julius Caesar made up the calendar, right? He also makes a great salad dressing. He established January and January 1st as the new year. It's named after Janus, the two-faced god of beginnings and endings. So, things you would offer Janus would be prayers, offerings of salt, oil, and spelt. What is spelt? I forgot that one. Oh yeah. It's an ancient, nutty flavored grain. And you know what it kind of looks like? Is it the Sugar Pops with the bear? That's what it kind of looks like. So that's what spelt is. It's a nutty flavored grain, a type of wheat. It's often called German wheat or dinkel. The king would have relations. Oh, it's good to be king. And that, my friend, is a great Tom Petty song, Good to Be King. So I did the prayers. Gift giving. Romans, well, actually, the gift giving is kind of culture to culture. So gift giving, dates, figs, honey, laurel, twigs for fortune if you were poor, or coins. And tied to that, the Romans is in Italy, right? Italians will eat lentils in place of black-eyed peas for their New Year's feast. Feasting, like I just said, is part of the ritual. It's part of the ritual for everyone. Promises for good behavior. To spend New Year's Day not idle, too, for the Romans was important. Saffron was burned and sacrifices made on Capitoline Hill. So you guys want to think that Capitol Hill is just an invention of the Americans? It's not. Capitoline Hill was in Rome, I think. Wearing red, especially underwear, for fertility, health, or protection. I really like that part. So they invented red underwear. Pretty sure the Chinese like the red too. A lot of cultures have specific colors. Hi, David. You're talking about New Year's. Peachy, are you really here? See them grow easily. You only need a small piece. That's what I was thinking. Well, you know that I showed y'all this little terracotta pot Haley got me for a strawberry planter. But it's really tiny, so look, unless they're little tiny miniature strawberries. Anyway, I was thinking I'd get a couple of them and stick them in there. Probably just like that too. So, I did the Romans. Now, in the medieval times, there's this thing called peacock bows. This was highly entertaining for me. You empath people need to look out. Do I look pretty? I feel pretty. I want to sing it so bad. Oh, God. I won't be able to get through it without cracking up. Sing it for you, Peach. So, peacock vows of the medieval knights. The final feast of the Christmas season included a live or roasted peacock with plumage reattached. Or if it was alive, then you didn't have to reattach anything. Listen, I was just thinking, well, you could march it in there alive, right? Anyway, it was a symbol of nobility majesty and immortality, and an opulent dish for the important elite. Would you eat a peacock? Hi, growing what I eat. Growing what I'm trying to grow what I eat. It's 80 degrees and I got broccoli out there going to seed, y'all. Just no, absolutely not. You'd eat a peacock, Haley? Eat a peacock? Absolutely not. Yummy, yummy. Well, listen, there can't be that much meat on it, so it would be just kind of mean, right? You'd just be doing it to be doing it. Anyway, one by one, the knights would place their hand on the peacock's head, swearing their vows of bravery, honor, and loyalty. They had to do this in public. So, this is good for YouTube. We can get up there and tell everybody our resolutions. And I think a lot of people fail, right? But if you tell people out loud, just pick a few things you can really do. I feel like it's embarrassing to go back on your word, right? If you have any kind of integrity, I mean, you're going to be like, see, I did it. Silver Creek Homestead. Silver Creek. You missed some Babylonian traditions, but they're all the same. I mean, culturally, you'll have a little bit different stuff here and there. Like Italians will eat lentils, we eat black-eyed peas. A lot the same. Girls up there telling people about the Sumerians, and then I told you guys about the Romans praying to Janus, January. Out of all of them, though, I like Babylonian. To me, the new year should start around spring. It just makes sense to me. And it'd be a new kind of Christmas, because I really believe Jesus was born in spring. But I don't know anything really. Okay, so I did the peacock vows. That's for the medieval knights swearing their vows in public while putting their hand on a peacock's head, live or dead, and then they would eat it. Plus there's the feathers. If you're going to eat an animal, you should use every part of it, right? Now, the more American version came from 17th century Puritans. There are traditions worldwide. Let's go see what girl wrote about the Chinese and Sumerians. If I can read her writing. Chinese. Legend says that a wild beast known as Nian, or Nyan, would appear at the end of each year and pillage. Pillage, I mean, crops and people. Apparently the beast was said to fear loud noises and the color red. So villagers began to hang red scrolls and lanterns on their doors and windows. They would also bang drums, break bamboo. I'm going to break this bamboo on you! And set all firecrackers off to scare Nian away. The lion dance, performed at Chinese New Year celebrations, is thought to have began its roots in the legend of Nian. The loud drums, music, and fearsome lion character is thought to bring good luck and drive away evil spirits. Pope Gregory. Howdy, y'all. Hi, Pete's. An old hillbilly. There's an old hillbilly here, guys. Look out. Unique. I've been catching Unique. Of her little videos. Pope Gregory. Where are we at? Where are we at? The hanging of The hanging of this thing called something, but its red scrolls with messages of good luck and prosperity on them is also thought to derive from the myth of Neon or Nyan. The red envelope filled with money and red colored card, girl, to ward off all evil is also gifted amongst friends and family. Whew, that was rough to get through there at the end. She scrunched it up, you know. Training people. That was supposed to be caning people. The New Year's resolution is believed to have existed in some way or another for thousands of years. Sumerian Zagmuk? Is that right, girl? Alright. A celebration held on the first of the year. Hello, food forest culture. Caning. Damn, talk to text. I got your back, Peach. I knew it. Anyway, the Sumerian celebration was held the first of the year. And it was also sometime in March for ancient Mesopotamians. It was a celebration of the victory of the god Marduk, who was the god of creation and agriculture. Wait, so that's the same guy that's in Babylonian, because I wrote about him. So I guess they shared gods. He was the god of creation and agriculture. Over the force of chaos, symbolized as the goddess Tiamat. The battle was acted out at the royal court. The king would portray Marduk and his son, and his son would portray Nabu, the god of writing, who rescues him. Once freed, the king would engage in the night of Heros Gamus on the 10th day of the ceremony. The king would have... Oh, man. Why are you making me read? I want to do it like this. The king would have sex with his spouse, a high priestess chosen from a special class of priestesses who'd vowed never to bear children. She was known as Intu. On the last day of the festival, the king was sacrificed. To spare their king, the Mesopotamians would often employ a substitute played by a criminal who was anointed as a king at the festival's start. Oh. So, that was a good way to get rid of some guy who was not very good, but also he got to be king for a day. Y'all still talking about caning people over there? Alright. Now, traditions worldwide. For this, I'm going to go over my phone because I didn't think of this till last minute. This is what, this is our tradition here, and I'm sure a lot of y'all's tradition who's watching here. And this is word for word from Google, so just know that. The tradition of eating black-eyed peas, cooked grains, and cornbread on New Year's Day is primarily credited to the resilience and cultural heritage of enslaved African Americans, but also Jews were here as in the 1700s. I'll tell you in a minute. So yeah. Let me get back to it. Sorry. And was further solidified by historical events during the U.S. Civil War. Origins of the tradition enslaved... I'm sorry. I'm not going to say that again. They brought black-eyed peas, which are native to West Africa, to the Americas. On January 1st, 1863, the day of emancipation, many celebrated their freedom with these peas as they were often one of the few food sources available to them. because folklore suggests that during General Sherman's march to the sea in 1864, Union troops burned or looted most Southern food supplies, but left black-eyed peas untouched because they considered them cowpeas fit only for livestock. These surviving crops became a life-saving symbol of luck for starving Southerners throughout the harsh winter. Now, I don't know how to say this word. Sephardic Jews, Jewish influence. Some historians note that Sephardic Jews who settled in the South in the 1700s had an ancient custom of eating black-eyed peas for good luck during Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, which may have influenced the broader Southern tradition. Symbolisms of the meal, each component of the dinner presents a different form of prosperity for the coming year. So the black-eyed peas represent coins or small change. Some traditions suggest eating exactly 365 peas for luck every day of the year. What do you think about that? Exactly 365. Ha ha ha, peeps. I've seen that. Young girl watched Up in Smoke night before last. Was it on Christmas? It was either that or Christmas Eve. Listen, we've watched Christmas movies like off and on ever since Thanksgiving. So I do like Christmas movies. I like it more than Christmas music. So, some say 365 peas for every day of the year. We're going to count those peas out. Cooked greens. What would 365 cooked black-eyed peas look like? And I need to make sure I've got my black-eyed peas so I can cook them. So I got, I have so many greens to choose from outside. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing a medley of greens for my cooked greens. But, yeah, that's supposed to represent paper money, green like dollar bills. And the cornbread represents gold due to its yellow color. Something was supposed to be for health. I'm not sure what it is. But like pork, you always want to put your pork in your... I put pork in my beans whatever beans they are. What kind of pork do you guys use in your... Whether you're making pinto beans, red beans, black beans, black-eyed peas. I made white beans the other day, northern beans, or barbecue beans. How's the Sumerian gonna fix it? I just saw a video on YouTube about the cost of beef and why farmers are pissed off about the price of beef, and that it's not them raising the price of beef, but that Senate is looking at them, telling them to lower their costs when it's not them that's setting the price. So I don't know about people. Now listen, there are some people that want to live in tents. I have thought about it myself from time to time. Let's just buy some land and live in my tent. But that's not what this is about tonight, We're just talking about New Year's traditions. And if it bothers, and it should bother people a lot, that's a good resolution, is to do something about it. If you have food, share it with someone. Cook something and go around. I don't know, go around and tell someone you cooked something. I don't know how you do that. Hell, go donate some time at a shelter, at a kitchen. Take socks or underwear there. bathroom supplies. These are really good resolutions. Do something. Write your congressman and go vote. Whether or not you believe that your vote matters or not, go vote. Write letters that are annoying. Yeah, and the town closest to me, Shawnee, they're always moving the homeless people around, telling them they can't stand it or sit there. A lot of them hide under the bridges or sleep by the river. And like this spring, there was a lot of flooding. The rivers all ran out their banks. So I know in Colorado firsthand that they will take homeless, round them up, give them a bus ride. When I say give them a bus ride, I don't think they have a choice about whether or not they're getting on that bus, and they'll take them 40 miles away. And then these people have to do all kind of things to get back. And they will get back because that's what they know and that's where they want to be. So that's the whole thing. Now, enough of that. Let's make some resolutions. In Spain, eat 12 grapes, maybe one to grow on for luck in each month. In Italy, I already said this, eat lentils, symbolizes coins, and wear red, especially that underwear. U.S. South, black-eyed peas, prosperity. And then the cornbread, the pork. What would Kanye do? Who's a caveman? I don't do eat beans, but on New Year's I get it. I eat a spoonful just because. I mean, let's not take any chances, right? Silver Creek gives us luck. I'm by God gonna eat it. I might draw the line at certain things. Sherman destroyed more than crops and houses. Well, yes. Listen, I'm not getting into any of all that either. I'm just telling you, one thing they had left was black-eyed peas because the northern people are like, oh, that's just cow food or whatever animal eat. What animal eats peas? So I was wondering that. Do you just feed that to cows? Cow peas? I don't know anything about cows. I want to, though. In the Netherlands, you could eat something called oliebollen, which is fried dough balls. Also, jump off chairs after midnight. I don't know what that symbolizes. Just take that leap, get yourself going, so you just stand up on a chair and jump off of it. Now, I'm not doing that because, my foot's still, it's okay, right? But like every once in a while, I can just feel and I know, right, that I did break it. All right, at 12 p.m. is when you jump off the chairs, or you can smash dishes. I might have done that on a Saturday night anyway. In Japan, you want to slurp those long soba noodles for life, for long life, and temple bells will ring 108 times to purify souls. Also, that's just really cool. Why 108 times? Anybody can tell me that. In Scotland, you will serve wassail and maybe go wassailing for health. Also, the first person to cross the threshold after 12 p.m. needs to bring you gifts like coal, shortbread, or silver. I don't know what they will do for you. I guess good luck. Okay. In Ecuador or Colombia, you burn effigies, carry suitcases for fresh starts. Brazil is wearing white and jumping over 7 waves, ocean waves. I like that. I just want to go see people doing that. Here it comes, and you jump. in Puerto Rico, we're going to throw a bucket of water out of the window, and that banishes evil spirits. I also like that one. I really like that one. In Greece, we smashed pomegranates for luck. I saw this one too. And then also, your goal is 12 pieces, I think, plus one extra for to grow on months, you know. Also, pomegranates are so pretty. If we live with love for all, we can heal the world. Yeah. Reading is fundamental. Are you making fun of me reading? Now listen. When you get to writing this stuff down, for you write for an hour or so, you come back and like your care for penmanship just diminishes. You know what I mean, by the minute. So my writing got real. I can show you on the first page. It's like pretty exquisite penmanship, right? But toward the back, I'm like, Nana! Also, a threatened girl. So her penmanship was really, really good, right? Until she got down the bottom and tried to fit it all in. Now, mind you, when she writes like she wants to write, she writes just like my husband. And I don't understand how penmanship can be hereditary. Then I suppose loosely we both taught her how to write. I don't know. Celebrities' opinions. So what do y'all think? What are y'all's resolutions? Do you want to share them or are they private? That's fine. Today, I'm still working on my resolutions. One is quit smoking because I still smoke cigarettes and that's really stupid. I almost said a cuss word, but I didn't. Y'all can cuss. Well, I'd prefer if you didn't cuss, but like, I don't want to cuss. I want to quit smoking. And this is not really something I need to start, but I just really want to keep on doing my Pilates because it's making me feel so much better. She might have taught me what? Oh, she taught you how to write? That'd be funny. You teach your dad how to write. I bet there's people out there that's done that. I'm making for dinner tonight? Let me tell you what I'm making for dinner tonight. I got some Italian sausage still. And I also have like some summer sausage of some kind or... Hey, blind boy. Get off my camera. Like, no, don't walk that way. Go. Haley, come get Rugger Hauer. Listen, it's not appropriate to make fun of anybody for being blind. Rugger Hauer he is blind, and that is how she refers to him around here. And my husband, it's not me. I'm a creature of habit is what it is. You have plans for this year? I start thinking about my resolutions before the new year ever comes. So if I haven't started those resolutions by then, they just ain't gonna happen. So yeah, it's just that smoking. And I like to think I've slowed down, but I don't know if I have. And what is slowing down? And I've quit before. I'm really good at quitting. I quit for a long time, a year once, and that was really stupid to start back. But I've already gotten encouraged. I want to show y'all. Got little calendulas, or as I like to call them, calendulas. Got them out there blooming. Aren't they pretty? So is my picture fuzzy? Can y'all tell me? Because it looks fuzzy here on my monitor. That just might be my monitor. And I really want to know. And Peach, I want you to know, I sat here and small talked Kenneth for a good 5 or 10 minutes. He told me my mic wasn't on, but I've gotten better. And I'm really comfortable tonight. As far as stage fright goes. Maybe not 100% normal. Calendulas don't really smell good. So, that's all I got, guys. Oh, yeah. There he had a torn aorta. Doctor said he was just going to quit smoking, so he quit smoking. In the hospital with this little chest cut open. He said he didn't really feel like smoking. Not fuzzy. So it's just this. I think it's your wires you hook together so I could have a long, acting like my computer monitor is a laptop when it's really not. Check my cell phone. Peach, that is so the linoleum I have in my bathroom. That's hilarious. We match. Girl, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good, Peach. See, we cheered each other on. We may not can change the world, me and Peach, but we can change our corners. That's what we thought together. Home improvement. Fix our surroundings. Nice, 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 nice. It's so nice. I can't wait till you get done. I can't wait till you get your toilet back. Nobody's going to tell me about any resolutions. Sharks live in the ocean. Can't do it. Oh, yeah. I want to take girl down to the ocean. I want to drive down just to the Gulf of Mexico and say hi. I've never seen the ocean. She's never seen the ocean. Although, if we could just fly together. I don't want to fly, though. There's that. We have to be related. That is inappropriate, old hillbilly. Are you talking to me? It's inappropriate to ask somebody that question. I don't know what else to say. I'm just trying to draw y'all out till the 7 o'clock so I can say, yep, I did it for an hour. What else can I tell y'all? Peach, can I send you a link? Nope. Did y'all hit the like? Did you guys hit the like? I watch you guys, and well, I don't watch Kenneth do anything. I watch him make comments. And I support everyone. I think I have been to see Oak Grower. And what did you got? There's not much I can comment on there, Okie. I mean, I know what I like. I don't know nothing about growing that. But I can come by and say, hey, and I definitely subscribed. Or probably related. Maybe even from my dad's side, Peach. Yeah, y'all hit that like. Where can I see it? 8 likes, 6 people. That checks out. I swear. I wish I mean, I got stories. I got stories. Oh, Peach. Are you still here? Oh, Peach. Yeah, I'm going to tell you all this story. And then I'm going to let that be the end. Okay. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Peach, we replaced a floor in a bathroom. Yes. Or we just had to replace, I don't know what we did in that bathroom, Peach. But the bathroom had to be put outside, and it was in the backyard along with other stuff from that bathroom. I think what it was is we just moved where stuff was in there. And so, girl asked if she could go to the bathroom, and of course she couldn't. He told her, I don't know what to tell you because the bathroom's in the backyard. And she was just gone. And then a friend of ours said, you got to come see this in your backyard. And he went out there, and our daughter was reading a book on the pot in the backyard. So there you go, Peach. I don't know how to send a link. I was just kidding you, Peach. I wouldn't know how to do that. No. You know what would happen? I just end up hanging up on y'all. I'm not scared to support you, Okie. I mean, I'll go over there and what's wrong with me watching you? It's not like I'm going to get demonetized because I watch you, right? And I totally support what you're doing. I couldn't support it more, if you know what I mean. How do you like this Hawaiian get up? I'm wearing jean shorts and a parrot head. Because you know what? It's 80-something degrees and I got broccoli flowering out on me. Oh, it's disgusting. It's December 27th. I don't understand. It's been a whole week like this. And tomorrow it's not going to get out of the 50s, right? But the next day and day after that, it's all in the 70s and the 60s. And I really don't get it. I bet she'd snow. If she was reading, Peach, it was doing more than making water, you know what I mean? No, it was a husband had to clean it out kind of thing after she was done. Because to this day, if that girl goes in there, she means business. Me, I'm like, I'm a get him in, get him out, kind of like if I was going to Vietnam, dropping off the troops. It's like get in and get out real quick and don't let them see you. Okie grower, totally grow peppers and tomatoes. Do you like tomatoes? And my husband, are you here, my husband? I've got an idea for our tomato buckets. Let's double up them buckets. Let's put a good holy one inside of a solid one, and let's bottom water, because that way I can get by and not kill them. I can't remember to water them every day. It's unconstitutional to have to water something every day or it dies. You know what I mean? It's like bottom watering. That's genius. Have we done that before? We're going to do it again. I'm not saying that many, but I like to grow different ways in my garden just to show that I can, number one, or that someone else can, number two. So, get me all the grow pots I can haul. You found the like button. Are you being perverted? I'm going to have to ban my husband. Ugh. And anyway, who even wants to hear that kind of talk? It's probably not me. How's your work, husband? Okay. Also, I got to address this. I've got some packages of seeds I haven't mailed out yet. And that's just because I didn't want to deal with that. Going down to the post office and saying, okay, how much is this going to cost me? And then whether or not they're open, whether or not there's 50 people in that line. So I figured I'd just do it after the holidays. And that way, everybody that I send to will get like something in the mail they didn't really expect. Because they just, by now they think I'm not going to send them. But let me tell you why I've taken so long. Because I have chosen specific people first, mind you. But when I give you seeds, I'm trying to figure out where you are, what your growth zone is, and what best I have will suit your needs, right? So I'm trying to be thoughtful. And also, there's a lot going on around here when my husband's not here. So I am a scatterbrain, and I do 50 things all at once here and there. That's all the excuse I got. However, I did not worry about mailing them before Christmas because that is why. Stuff. You're getting something. A couple of other people are getting stuff too, and I want to send things. Number one, I think that there are certain things that'll do better for you than they will for me. Some things I already have, and now I have duplicates of them, you know? I'm still wanting to send you that aloe too, peeps. I'm afraid how much it might cost to send it. It's not packed well. It's going to beat the crap out of it. That's your aloe, peeps. Maybe just name the aloe after you, but I really want to ship it. I'll do that, Silver Creek. And the same to you. You live in North Carolina, right? But where at? Oh, I'm sorry if you mind me saying, but just tell me where you are up in there. What's your grow zone? That's what you need to tell me. You don't have to give me your biz. God, you guys, I'm an open person, but I'm also very private. So this is like a confusing realm for me. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't mean to call a girl by her government name. Mind you, you don't know what her last name is. I don't want any weirdos to come find my youngest girl, my Baron, my Bernstein Bear. Am I pretty? I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Oh, and I keep saying this, but now I really have my cord, right, for my keyboard, and I need a sound program. After that, I got a couple of tunes I wrote a long time ago that I'm going to get up on my computer, just so I can have some music for my channel. And to just say, hey, this is my music. I'm not going to make a big deal about it or anything like that. And it's probably not going to be vocals. It's just a little plan. A little piano, maybe a little guitar, and some fake drums. Something. I'm going to get some grooves on. So I've got a good kind of a gospel. Dun, 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 you know what I mean? And then like a little bluegrassy thing. I've got some things I wrote a long time ago. Just put another little chapter on me. A little flesh to the channel, right? I like playing. I hope to meet a fellow YouTuber or two. We could do some kind of jam on the computer. Like, I don't know how that would work or how great it would be, but like it would be fun. If you could get it without lagging, is that possible? I send y'all links. Like, if you know what I mean? If you send like 2 or 3 people. Peach aloe. Silver isn't too far from me. Zone 8. Okay. Say my name, say my name. Am I gonna get in trouble? 6:57. You go get those folks fed, Silver Creek. You're a good woman. Beat them up. You have a happy new year too, though I know I'll be seeing you on the street between here and there, right? Me and her like those ironic and literal song choices for the YouTube shorts. They crack me up. Every once in a while we get some real funny ones. Also sometimes on my YouTube shorts I'm giving you insights into just some stuff I listen to, whether it be weekly or all my life. And I float around from different genres. I want to really think. Listen, it's no joke that Oklahoma, at least in some areas, does not have a whole lot of black cultural influence. And like the radio stations, even that I listen to, that I could pick up on my radios, it was like current stuff. It was country, 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 gospel or classical. You didn't get. I didn't get no flavor. But Miss T's Name That Tune. I would, if they're okay, like TOC and like stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, like that stuff was always on the radio, right? Oh, how much I missed. And I mean, I'm just on some fringes of knowing some knowings that like changed my world, changes my playlist every week. And I love that crap. We are the world. A streaming site? Is that what Miss T does? Peaches, it did that restream stuff. I was thinking, hey, can y'all tap your screens and heart me up? I want to see that. I do it for Miss T all the time. I want to see y'all. Can y'all? I don't even see. Is that a thing? There it is. That gives me some pleasure. 1 more minute till 7. I gotta go cook dinner. Honestly, and I'm glad to be done. You can see my forehead. I got a little bit of stress sheen. Hey, Farmer Chaz. I'm about to hang up on you. I know you're late. That's all right. Yes, Old Hillbilly is a dork. Everybody say hi to Farmer Chaz. Farmer Chaz, how much snow did you get? I saw the news change and you wasn't going to get as much as they said. Is that true? I did see it was coming for you, though. I saw. I told you yesterday, I think. Girl, you better get ready. 4 inches. That's not bad, though, in the scheme. Well, if it's wet. StreamYard. All right. One more thing. And see, I downloaded Chat GPT. I can't even say the name. I want to name him. I was thinking about Fernando. That would be funny. I don't want to. I don't want to freak Pooh out. I probably won't name him Fernando, but yeah, he wants me to pay him so he can send me my thumbnails faster. I'm like, really? So, but you can't you use StreamYard like for free? You can use the free version, right? You don't have to pay. It's just not as awesome. I'm looking. Yeah, stupid snow. Although, guys, let's be real, it's winter. What do you expect? What I do not expect is 80 plus degrees. Farmer Chaz, which is what I had today, Farmer Chaz. My broccoli. One of them went to seed out there. Or, I mean, it was that stage right after it's a good head and the other when it's not. You know what I mean? I'd rather have snow, to tell you the truth, Chaz, than 80 degrees. It's ridiculous. Because, my apple trees out there require a certain amount of chill time, and they're not getting that. There's Okies eating. Listen, I'm all done with my New Year's Eve talk, guys. But if you want to kick, go read the Sumerians. They really started New Year's Eve along with the Babylonians. And my favorite New Year's tradition probably is the red underwear from Italy, which I'm a little bit Italian, so I don't have red underwear. So I can't wear red underwear. Oh my God. I have a pair of hot pink panties. I should not have said that. I'm going to let you guys go, and I love you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to leave you on that little funny note, and I'm getting the crap out of here. I wish you all a Happy New Year if I don't talk to you guys between now and then. I'm not looking at that chat. And let's see what we get up to next Saturday. Also, Wednesday, I'll do my What's Up Wednesday. Last Wednesday, I just took y'all to see Christmas lights. So we'll see what we do Wednesday. And we may go somewhere. Who knows? I'll have to see about the time, because we're going to be having our Christmas this week, right? Because my husband's going to be home from work. And, yeah. We've done oil-filled Christmas for as long as I can remember, and it's never on Christmas. And all because my husband's not home, or he is home. And anyway, we'll see what we get up to next week. And I thank you for hanging out with me. Peace, guys. No. I love you.